Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Miss Sasha LaRue, coming to you live and direct from the East Coast, and that would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting, ting. Ting Ting's here with a brief update for you, VSG style. Going on month 29, post-op VSG. With sleeves September 25th, 2012 at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital by Dr. Alec Beakley. Great surgeon, too, by the way, if you're in the area. Let's see. So this is a VSG update. I started this journey at my highest weight was 303 pounds. Let's go back a year ago, back to January 2014. I was just coming off of a few months of hitting my 1 year surgery. I was very close to goal. Got sidelined because I dropped a 25-pound kettlebell on my big toe on my left foot. Painful. And quite a recovery. 8 weeks it took me. But during those 8 weeks, it wasn't all bad. I did try to work out the best I could because I was so close to goal and I was like in my zone at that time, and sidelined again because the year prior to I was sidelined because my knee blew out and I was in the hospital for a week. Something about January's always were something on this journey. First January out, I was in the hospital for about a week. I blew my knee out during the squat-a-thon, and then January 2014, I dropped the kettlebell on my toe. 8 weeks out. Got sidelined. But I worked on my food. I did pretty good. I was introduced at the time there with paleo, eating paleo. Now, I'd heard about paleo before, so it wasn't new to me. But I said, yeah, I'll give it a try, and I did it. And within those 2 months, and the 8 weeks that I was down, I got to 163 the first week of April. I got down to 163, which was very close to where I wanted to be. And actually, my body was looking a whole lot different. Now, I was looking and feeling really good. Looking different, though. First time I had seen myself so thin and lean. Like, I was seeing, bones more pronounced in the shapes of body parts that were like, whoa, wow. So it took me a minute to get used to it. And when I said I hit 163, I hit 163 for one day. What happened was after that, I bounced around in the 167s and the 165s. I would go back and forth for that for like 2 months. Which was cool, because I was moving in the right directions. Then comes June. June comes up. I go to this boot camp, and I'm doing things that I'm not used to doing, didn't know anything about. Now, if you've been following my journey, you already know this, but those who are new, that's what happened. Jammed myself up. It knocked off my C6 and C7 section of the neck. Which shut me down. They put me on steroids. Steroids does what? Makes you blow up. It makes you hungry. And all I need is an excuse to eat at the time. Last summer was, 2014 was, filled with craziness, And it was easy just to grab onto food at the time since it was there and I couldn't do anything. Second time, got hit. So, it took the wind out of my sail a little bit. So I kind of veered off to the left and skewed to the right. And managed to put on more than 20 some odd pounds. I even almost touched 190. So I had to quickly get myself together. Once I was released to go back to full duty, first 2 weeks of August I took and got my mental together and got my food together. Got a good food plan going, got myself back, and then because I knew in 2 weeks I was going to go back to working out and I was going to hit the road. But this time with the support that I had, I learned a whole lot about how to come back into this game than I did first time around. So when I came back into this, I hope this is not too loud. I need to hear Mary all her, yeah. So I didn't want to come back in making the same mistakes as I did prior to. So I went back to clean eating. I went back to working out mid-August, and I've been doing it ever since. And as a result, I've managed to get back down to the 160s again. So I'm very happy about that. 167 as of Friday morning. And this 167 feels a whole lot different than that 163 did a year ago, a little less than a year ago. I got this a lot better than I did last time. More mature in my journey and my confidence on this part of my life. This I do know. This I do well. And if you can't do you well, you can't do anything else well, I think. It starts within. I feel more healthier. I felt healthier back then, a year ago. But mentally, I was probably somewhere else. Thus the mistakes. I'm not blaming myself. It's just sometimes it just happens. You know, it is what it is. We move on. So that's what I did. Now I am working on targeting areas. My stomach, for one, is the one place that I would like to continue to work on. Which the how I'm doing that is incorporating sprints into my workout. A more high intensity interval training on hits that I've been introduced to and challenged with, and I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready. I'm doing things differently this time. I'm just not rushing into it. You know, fools rush in, and I was a fool, and I rushed in a couple times, not knowing what I was doing, and not knowing that I was even rushing in. How about that? But as a result of not rushing in, I'm seeing great results. My food is still 85% all paleo style. My workouts 3 times a week. I hit them kettlebells hard. I got more than a couple nice workout routines that I follow, and the sprints. I'm trying to work my way up to 12 miles per hour, doing sprints, hits, doing it for 30 seconds, resting for 30 seconds. That's the goal, 30 seconds straight of 12 miles per hour sprinting. And then stopping and going and stopping and going. That is what's been blowing the belly fat off of me, big time. That is what I think. That's my goal. I would like to do my strength training in the morning and do my hits at night. Ideally, I would like to hit the workout, the strength training workout first, and then hit the cardio, boom, in the same session. Not always able to do that. Sometimes I can only do my strength training 3 times a week during the morning times, and then my cardio sprints between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I might work on changing things up a little bit maybe next week. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what's giving me the results that I'm seeing, and the support that I'm giving. Really. It takes a village sometimes to raise this child. And I get a lot of help from my friends. You know that song, I get by with a little help from my friends. Well, I get by with a little help from my friends, and the support that I get from you guys. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm just glad that I'm blessed to be able to get up and do it and have the will and the ability to get up to do it. That I am blessed that God gave it to me. And that's what I want to utilize it for. To move my body, to make my body feel better, me feel better. And if I feel better, everything else should be better. If mama's happy, everyone's happy. Mama ain't happy. Not too many people are happy. No. Well, at any rate, thank you guys for riding with the sister. I appreciate y'all so very much. You have no idea how much I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And it just, from the bottom of my heart, I got a good team of friends in you guys. I have a great team that I'm just too happy to call friends. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.